YouTube friends, welcome to the Red Parrot channel. I am your host, Mary Ellen. It is so good to see you, and I am so glad that you are here. Today's episode is going to be a Tuesday 10, which is an open collaboration with Cindy at Studio Lou. She takes 10 random items on her desktop, and she makes 10 pieces of ephemera. I have far more than 10 pieces, and I'm probably going to be able to make 3 max, maybe 2, maybe just 1. We're not sure, but we'll have a good old try at it. So what are we working on? So we are working on the journal. Do I have it here? It's probably underneath all that stuff over there. The journal for, we should call it Vanessa's mom, because that's who it's for. So I have this craft bit. I have this craft bit. That's 2. And what was the other one that I was going to do? Scanning. Anything? Bueller? No? Okay, well, maybe it'll jump to mind as we get going. So this, I have wanted to make a shaker card. So let's do the most complicated first, because this might be the one that we actually end up doing. The only one we end up doing. So, what do we have here? We have a piece of dyed adult coloring book paper. I love these poppy seed pods, and I want to be able to create that as the shaking element in this card. The paper was dyed using Easter egg dye. Have to do that again. Got some more little dye pods, and I now have more information than I had when I first started, so that's always useful. I have a piece of acetate. This is a jelly print, or the roll-off of a jelly print, that I think goes really nicely. It's got that same sort of the pinks, the greens match really well, and so do some of the oranges. And I also have this piece of like kids foam stuff, and that's to lift, to give some dimensionality, because the seed beads that I'm going to use, if I just put them down like that, it's not going to be like flat. I need to have some height. So we need to figure out that. The other thing that I wanted to do is show you the seeds. So you may recall this, which is one of the necklaces that I thrifted a couple of weeks back. And it's these beads that I want. And I wanted to just cut and pull off the beads on camera, because that looks like it's going to be a fun thing to do. And then I have these, it's dangerous because you can see all the little dots, but these are little sort of oil stain butterflies. They're not oil stain. Glittery? They're not glittery, but they go really nicely with that, with the green. So I think that'll be a nice, so butterflies, a couple of them anyways. So that's the plan. That's the big picture that we have. And we will see how this big picture plays out. So first thing I want to do is get the beads, because the beads will tell me how thick this needs to be and will they fit. And I am going to cut it at the top. Am I going to cut it at the top? Yes, I am. So the top bead is a spacer. And then we go all the way to the end. This container thing is the top of a deli salad container. And they are perfect for holding things, such as beads coming off of a necklace. Here we go. No, not here we go. Yes, here we go now. There. So many different beads in this necklace. I covet these beads. I think these are spectacular. There's like 4 or 5 different colors in that bead. I think there's only about 12. Lots of really good different colors in this necklace as a whole. I love taking things apart because then you get to see how they were made, particularly things that are, pardon me, made by hand. I'm not so much of an appliance take-aparter, but certainly if it is a textile, I will take apart a textile. Don't threaten me with a good time. I love to see how things were made. And I'm currently down a very, very extensive rabbit hole on the internet. Well, YouTube and the internet, on different kinds of quilts. And the quilts go well beyond what we consider here in North America a quilt, and explore other world quilts. Because we are not the only humans who have thought, oh, wouldn't it be a great idea if we actually covered ourselves when we sleep with something warm? And the way they solve that problem is exactly the way we solve it. And that is, what's a fabric here? Oh, we've got a stall out here. What's happening? And so they figured out different methods. And there's a whole history lesson that goes along with it. And I feel like this might be the appropriate replacement for me for Thrifty Thursdays. Let's call them Textile Thursdays. Because I still want to do something on Thursdays, but if I only think that Thrifty Thursdays are my option, it will not keep me out of the thrift stores. And I need to try doing that because my will is weak. That's what I should say. But my curiosity is vast. So I need to satisfy it some other way. And there we are. Oh, that was fun. And so this is the very long. How long is it? 1, 2, I think it's 5.5. We measured it the last time, didn't we? And I kind of want to keep that bit. I don't have my scissors around. Where are my scissors? I asked that as a non-rhetorical question. What are we doing? Lucy's off to the side here, making some kind of noise. Be right back. I need my scissors. Also brought my pen in case there's notes to be had. Oh, look at this. So let's look at so we've got green beads, blue beads, and white beads, and they're flat. We have these spectacos. We have these round ones. These kind of semi-round. These clear. And then the reason why, oh, nope, I got some white rounds. And the seed beads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, 10 different kinds of beads. That was an expensive necklace. Okay, so now that I'm making all this clattering noise, we need to take some of these out so that we can get at the seed beads. So weather watch this morning. Yeah, I think the last time I was talking to you, it was minus a squillion out. It is no longer minus a squillion. It is going to rain tomorrow. So we went from about minus 25 to 0. And that is a shocking range of temperature shift. What are we doing over there? Yeah? Okay. You want to go downstairs? Hang on, I'll be right back. Oh, I know, my little cherub. Well, don't go away. Here. Don't you want the door open? Where you go? You silly bean. She doesn't know what she wants. Well, she does. I think she wants some of her morning eat trays. And that is T-R-E-A-T in Pig Latin. Because if I say the actual word, she'll go kind of bananas. So she gets them at around 9:30, which is when I have my morning cup of tea. And it is not that time yet. Oops. Oh, it's gonna be a day and a half before we even get all of this stuff sorted. So on my Vanessa's journal, what have I done? I have completely gutted the first signature, rearranged it, took out a lot, so dissatisfied with the way it was looking. Don't know if I'm less dissatisfied, so I suppose we call that an improvement. There we are. Okay, so we gotta put that somewhere where it won't spill. Neatly on the floor is probably a good spot. Now then, should take a couple of these out for testers. Oh. I don't know if that's thick enough or not after all that. How do I test this so that I can tell whether or not it shakes? What's the problem? Problem is flat. Okay, that's flat. I can see which ones are flat. So they're just over. Hang on, let's do that. There we are. So I'm moving this around to see what beads move around. So this one is too fat, too tall. Okay, good enough. So then, here's my thought. I don't need all of this, but I need a decent rim. And I need a rim that is 4. Okay, so what are we doing here? What are we doing? Trying to do some centering here. I think this is a 3.5 circle-ish? 3 1/4. 3 1/4. then 4. And then another 2. So I'm just lining up the ruler so that the 2-inch hits that approximate middle and creating some guide dots so that when I freehand cut it, I have a chance of staying in line. And let's just, can I do that? Yeah. That T is just so that I know what the top is. Oops. I hope this works out. There we are. Ta-da! Okay, now this. So first glue is going to be this to that. Second glue is going to be that to this after I get all the bits in. So the trick to this gluing is going to be, what is the trick going to be? Well, one of the things I need to do is get rid of that little notch. There, that's a little better. Is going to be the seal. If I have the glue too far in, some of these butterflies might get stuck, and I don't want to do that. I want to have it sort of in there. So if we do that, try that. I'm just making some register marks. Glue hasn't been used in a couple of days. I really could get a new pin. That is not a straight pin anymore. But I don't know that a straight pin makes any difference. Here we are. Okay, so good luck, Godspeed. This is the silence of concentration. Okay, I'm hoping that's enough. If it's not for lack of trying. Okay, now I'm gonna flip this thing over. There's my T, there's my T. There we are. Wow, you can see that move. Oh, this is what I can use. Ha 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 ha. There, that's better. Okay. Now there's a little bit of glue that came out, but that's going to be, I think I'm gonna say that's all right. Now then, okay, now, anybody who has been with me for a while knows that I live in a no glitter household. I will get rid of anything that is glittery because it is, as the special effects and costume industry, movie industry says, glitter is the herpes of the movies. You get one tiny little piece and it will be there forever, no matter how much you try and pick it up, which is totally true. I have glitter in this house from the 80s. I'm not even making that up. So I need to be careful. That's what that speech was about. Because there are the little holes that popped out. They did not do any Seven butterflies sounds like a good number. There we are. And now I need to go back and then see how, should I just do it? Wow, that everything is full of electricity at the moment. Okay, so first thing we need to do is sort of sweep all of this into the middle. Oops. Come on. Middle, please. There we are. Okay, is that enough? It should be enough. Okay, and I'm going to hang this up on the floor. There we are. Okay, so part 2 is going to be this onto that. And is there anything that I want to do first? Do I want to sew that? Part of me says yes, part of me says no. The yes part is the catch. So I'm going to be right back. Hopefully I will be able to edit out this pause. If not, you will hear me in the background sewing. So I'm just going to do my usual magic clap. And we're back. So move that gently to the side. Had a little bit of an issue. Thread broke. And that's because I am, what one might say, pushing the machine beyond its max. I'm also using double ply top thread because I am using very, very cheap thread that I bought at the thrift store. And so sometimes I double it up and sometimes my machine goes, whoa, no. But I have a beautiful, old, heavy duty, been with me through at least, oh, I don't know, 50 costumes. It's a good old girl. So that's the way it's gonna look. It doesn't look half bad. Okay, so we're back. I'm going to do some gluey glues. Wait for the glue to drop. Okay, and be very, very careful. And second verse is going to be same as the first. I'm gonna try and do the bead fairly close to the edge so that there is a fairly tight seal. Oh, come on. I didn't wish myself good luck, Godspeed that time. I should have. So what is the issue? You probably can't see it, but there is just the tiniest little glue thread. Pardon my fat head as I get that sorted. Okay, so now I should do a bit of a final lens clean. Kind of like the Hubble telescope. I put it in the air, put it into orbit, and it was out of focus. All right, so now there. Where's my ruler? Flat that puppy out. There. So the other thing that I have to do is then stitch around the outside because I did not sew, or I did not glue the inside. And I'm wondering whether or not I had intentions to do that. And I just got excited with the whole idea of gluing. I suppose I could still peel it up. We're not going to peel it up right now because this glue is still fresh. How about we do that? Golly, so much coaching needs to happen. Okay, well, let's just leave that. Put that aside. And call that it. Yeah, that's going to be a success. Oh! That was me being unexpectedly pleased that it worked out. Like, maybe I was trying this and I didn't think it would. I don't know. Oh, that was funny. Oh, here's the is this the signature? Might be the signature. Part of it? Yeah, no, this is the new signature. I took out a lot of papers, and this needs to be replaced by something more vibrant. Put in that as a new paper. Now that I have this colored stuff, use that. Cat has lost a center feature. Another paper, some more sunflowers, some more warm, and then this is the center, which I think works better. I'm gonna need to do a lot of, oh, that's why it's there. It's because of that. Didn't understand that before. Here we are. My little fabric frip, my little fabric frip. So this is more flowery, and I think that's gonna be, it's gonna be better, whatever better is. And then this will go into here as one of the pieces. So let's have a look at some other ephemera. So this, my technique. So one of the magazines that I have been using is Somerset Studios Art Journaling. Vanessa's mom, or Vanessa, was getting rid of them, and I said, oh, can I make you a journal? And she goes, don't make me a journal, make my mom one. So that's how we got down that road. And some of the ideas in the journal is really interesting. So this is the instructions generally. This For anybody over the age of something, don't know what that is, this is a cassette tape outline. Probably lost a little bit of depth here, but that's what the two circles are. And I thought these were really fun, for a couple of different reasons. One, it came from the journal. All of these are flower quotations, nice and vibrant, and it also comes with a quotation. And I was thinking that it would be fun to maybe, I don't know, put them all as in the same pocket, or maybe tie it with a piece of something and create like a little book. I think there's more somewhere. These are the 3 flower ones. So let's just lay out the things that we can do. This is a piece that came out of that. So this one is something that we can work on. This is a paper doll from Cindy at Studio Lou. I took one of the images and I enlarged it, and it is now a really pretty pocket tuck. And so I need to do a little bit of strengthening, I think. And it will have a great pocket. I think this is what was one of the problems that I had maybe with the journal before, and that it was too much of the kit. There. That looks kind of adorable. Do you say so myself? And then, is that going to be strong enough? No, I think it will be. And get rid of that little bit there. Good enough. She's adorable. And so part of the repair or improvement that I am trying to make is to make it a little bit more, what do I want to say? Varied. Let's call it varied. There we are. There, that looks kind of adorable. I don't need to put that on. No, it's pocket. Just is what it is. So I put that glue too far over. That's all right. So this is a pocket from Roxy's Weekly Challenge. Love the pocket. That's nice, but I think the bottles are weird. So we're not going to use that one. Keep going, you were getting there. Oh, did I color that? Oh, I did. I colored that. This might be fun. These are from the kit. This is not from the kit. That seems better. I don't know. I don't know. So the question here is what's going to go in this pocket. So I'll put all of the things in the pocket so that I know that that's what I need to choose. This is another tuck. This is, oh, yes. Okay, so that's something that we can, this is another Roxy Weekly Challenge item. And I'm looking for my hole punch at the top. There we are. And now we need some kind of I need a tag. Sorry, might fit. One of the things that makes me bonkers is having very dodgy fits. I would like very much for things to fit properly and not have an issue when they come in and out. Because we don't know the mobility skills of the user. And I happen to know this journal is going to her mom who has arthritis. And so having things that would require just jiggly, shaky, and futzy would be difficult and frustrating. So we don't need to do that. Okay, so that works. Okay, so I have, getting somewhere, I think. Let's keep going. What is this? This is a card. Maybe this is the one that goes in here. We're just we're additioning cards here. Oh, that's fun. There's 2 pieces there. Keep that aside. It's another flippy out. Okay, so another flip out. This has got birdie birds. I wonder if this one will be good. It will not. If I do a thingy, what's it? No, I did not. So I think that card is not going to fit. I could trim it, I suppose, but it might not just match. Yeah, it's not going to fit. How about this? Well, it fits. Maybe I should do some different kind of things stuffed in here. One of the things that I think will be fun in this journal is, so this is a page that appears in every edition of art journaling, or at least it did in the ones that I received. And that is something called a square one. And the square one has 3 different things. One is some ideas. The other is some quotes. And the other is prompts. So make a list in your journal, what you ate, who you saw, where you went. Collect ephemera as you go about your day and paste it in one of your pages. Open a quote book or visit quote pages on Pinterest and point to a Nandam quote. Use that quote to practice your lettering, which will be the focal point. You could also simplify the lettering and use the quote as the background instead. I don't know what a Nandam quote is. Using the letters in your name, find a word that describes you. Okay, what are the quotations? Be bold, and everywhere be bold. The only gift is a portion of thyself. There is no failure except in no longer trying. Oh, that speaks to my soul. RuPaul, life is about using the whole box of crayons. And what's this one? Sometimes what you are most afraid of is doing the very thing that will set you free. And then some prompts. What makes you you? People see me as. How do you appreciate yourself? Well, that's kind of good. So I can just tear it out at the ... line, because I think she will find that familiar or recognize it. Oops. And so after all of that, stuff it in the pocket, and then have that be something of a prompt and a joy for her. Because not everything needs to be journaled. I also want to do some fabric things in this journal, because she is, I think, a quilter. Now then, oh, it'll fit. There we are. And we'll just fold it there. I'm gonna have to write that down. I need a piece of paper. Nandam. Here. And it is tight. So we're going to take the dots off. We might be able to make more dots. Yay. Oi. There. So we've got that. Still drawing. We've got this. Got that. Now that and that totally go together. So that's a pocket, that's an envelope, and then I need, oh, I did put a tag in there. Look at us. That is super tight. Oh, that's the problem. The tiniest things mean so much sometimes. Where's my little cat? Well, look at how much easier that goes in. Here we are. Oh, that is just a perfect match. Love that. Oh, some more cards. That one might be fun. Kind of like this one better. Good enough. Some more, buttons. This needs a pocket. Feel each day with joy. That could be a journaling card. And then this is a whole pile of stuff that is made with Roxy at Roxy Creations. No, Rachel at Roxy Creations. Rachel's Weekly Challenge. Wow. These are just not bright enough, I don't think. It's a bird and some flowers. That's a bird. Oh, that's a cat. I want to keep that. That is not a cat. That is a bird and flowers, but there's got a quote in it. So, I wonder if this would work. This would be the one reason for me to invest in some art glitter glue, so these edges could be really nicely tight to the edge. I think I have mentioned before, but I will mention again. There we are, that's better. It's better, but it's not as good as that. And I reserve the right to change it. What was I talking about? Art glitter glue. Well, that's hilarious. That's the bird looking at the cat and the cat looking at the bird. And then flowers underneath. Or we just put these on. So I finish the sentence, please. So I ordered some art glitter glue, and I think what I understand now is I probably ordered it the wrong time of year and let temperature get at it, and it turned out before I had a chance to use it, it became just a single solid mess, and it was expensive. And so I went, I am not going to try that again because that was expensive. We're doing some more additioning again. That might be fun. And I want to use that. Okay, so I think I need to make some pockets to hold some things. And I will keep these close at hand because you never know. And I want to do something with these. Nope. It might go nice with the red bird. Okay. Okay. There we are. So, how much stuff did we get done? So, we got our shaker card, which shakes. Look at us. Well, that's exciting. So I'll have to do a sew around that. I got this card. Got this card that's got a little bit of a brochure inside. Got a pocket and an envelope and a tag inside, which is pretty great. And these two tags. So I think that's all for now. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate having somebody to talk to and work my way through all of these things. As always, thanks so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe for more episodes, and we will see you really soon. Bye now.